All right.
I remember Usher Haley saying that like the halacha is that Binyan Beis Hamikdash is not doche Talmud Torah. Ain't Matlin, no problems. She would Binyan Beis Hamikdash. That's the attitude.
No, but that shmooze, whoever gave the shmooze in the mirror that week, should have mentioned it.
Good evening, everybody. So nice to see everyone here at Partners in Torah. On Lag BaOmer, together I would like to say the blessing for the counting of the Omer. So if everyone can please rise. And we're going to say the blessing together.
Lift it.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Kiddushanu B'mitzvotav V'tzivanu Al Sfirat HaOmer Hayom 33 Yom Shehem 4 Shavuot ו5 Yamim BaOmer. Today is 33 days to the Omer, which is 4 weeks and 5 days to the Omer. Amen. May God restore the service in the temple speedily in our days. Amen. Now, I have two things I need to say before we introduce our speaker for tonight. Firstly, I'm going to start with the good news. The good news is that we have a bride and groom. Simmental, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmental, Simmental, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmental, Simmental, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simmental. For those of you who don't know, it's impossible not to know. Tzvi and Shira are like the fabric of Torch, and they I believe you met here, no?
Yes.
At the center. I met here at the center, and the seventh couple that met here. And we're very, very excited to have you, and we're looking forward to dancing at your wedding. And tomorrow we're going to make a special L'chaim, right, with all the young adults at the young adult barbecue, and we're looking forward to celebrating with you. So, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. Today was a little bit of a sad day for me because one of my dear friends and a study partner of mine, past honoree at Torch, back in 2012, passed away, and his name is Sam Axelrad. Some of you may remember him. He used to come here on a regular basis. We used to learn at that table. And Sam was always yearning for truth, yearning for Torah. And I just want to share with you something special that he loved to repeat. And we studied Musar together, and he was always intrigued by the study of Musar and was fascinated by the wisdom of our sages and how to become a better person. And the trait that he spoke about so much was kavod. Kavod is dignity. Kavod is honor. And he said that he once, every time he was a doctor, every time he'd leave his office, he would see the janitor cleaning the hallways next to the elevators. He would always stop and say good morning, and say good afternoon, and say good evening. And people ask him, like, let them do their job. And what do you? He says they're also human beings. They also have dignity. They also need to have kavod. And I think it's something very special that we can learn from Sam. That especially on Lag BaOmer, it's a special time to work on giving every person the proper kavod, the proper respect that they deserve as a human being. And hopefully his neshama will have tremendous aliyah, and he'll be a melech zosher, he'll be a conduit for our blessings to only reach great places. Without any further ado, I want to introduce Rabbi Yaakov Cohen. Rabbi Yaakov Cohen is going to talk to us a little bit about the history and background and sources for Lag BaOmer. Rabbi, knock us out. Yeah.
interesting day. The Yilula of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, as we know that right now in his grave, which is in Israel, in Maron, how many people go to his grave?
Hundreds of thousands.
About 500,000 these days. 500,000 people converge at all different walks, backgrounds, not religious. They have belly dancers even. Okay, not that they invite them, but they come. Okay, all kinds of stuff. It's a wonder to think about what is with this sage amongst all the other sages. I mean, Rabbi Kiva doesn't have that many people go on into his grave, or none of the other sages of Israel have that many people. Even Rabbi Meir Balanese, many sages are buried all over Israel, but this one happens to stick out amongst all the other ones, and there's something there. It's something very hidden, but obviously as we know that what Rabbi Shimon brought to light, and it explains why people light a lot of bonfires. As people probably know that in Israel there's a lot of people, I don't know if they do it in this city, fire ordinances and whatever have you, but bonfires are lit. So people ask me, what's the deal with the bonfires as opposed to any other? So the idea really is, of course, in the York site, we light a candle. But Rabbi Shimon's neshama was a huge candle. Okay. He also went up in a fire as well. There was a fire that surrounded his bed as they took him, to be buried in Maron. And of course, he was the one who is known to have compiled the Zohar. The Zohar, which is the esoteric commentary of the 5 books of Moses. And the amazing thing that he says about this book, and don't run to me after I speak, okay? And he says, Rabbi Shimon, through this book, meaning the Zohar, the children of Israel go out of exile. That's a really powerful statement when you think about it. Nobody else says that about their book, okay? And the idea really is, of course, because of what it is, it helps us to peer through the mask of matter. It helps us to see things on a deeper level in the Torah way. That really, things that, seemingly a mitzvah, to describe a mitzvah, it describes all the mitzvahs, the Torahs, and everything that happens in a much deeper way that has a relevance to us in the here and now. And so, as we know, that Rabbi Shimon was in a cave for 12 years, and then actually he had to go back in for another year, and only after that did he compile the Zohar. And he was it was an unbelievable rabbi. I'm just going to finish it off with this great story. We just have to do a story of Rabbi Shimon. That was a powerful story. Sometimes I hear this story dozens of times, and it never really sank in until I heard it today again, and went over it today again. And where Rabbi Shimon lived, there was a couple who had been married a long time, and they never had children. Long time, and usually the custom is, the law is, if a man has been married to his wife for more than 10 years and there's no children. So there's a law that says that he should divorce her because he has to have children, that he should go and find another wife. And he went to Reb Shimon, and they both went to Reb Shimon. They go, Reb Shimon, we've been married so long, we haven't had children. Please, what should we do? The law says I have to divorce. That's the law. What do we do, Rabbi? So Reb Shimon says, okay, so this is what you're going to do. Just like when you have a wedding with a party, food, music, you'll have a divorce party. Okay? So they went and did that, had a huge feast, a wedding. Of course, the husband drank, and he drank a lot. And of course, towards the end of the evening, he gets the attention of everybody, and he says, my wonderful, beautiful wife, maybe more than 10 years, 11, 12 years. I want you to look around anything in this house. Whatever it is in this house that you want, you can take it, it's yours. No matter what. And then he subsequently passes out. And while he's sleeping, so she orders the servants, I want you to take him and carry him to my father's house. Because she's going back to live with her father. That's what they did in those days. And so obviously in the middle of the night, what happens? He wakes up startled and he goes, where am I? What's going on? He says, you're in my father's house. What am I doing in my father-in-law's house? what am I doing here? And she says to him, you told me that I can pick anything that I want in my house. And I picked you. I can't live without you. And he starts crying. He says, I can't live without you. And so the next day they go to Reb Shimon. And they go, Reb Shimon, I know that you said to do this and this, and we just can't live without each other. I don't want to get a divorce. And then Reb Shimon he says, okay, and he makes a prayer. He says, good, now you're good to go live, go be together, remain together. And of course, a year later, they have a child. And the question was always asked. The obvious question is, wait, this is interesting. When they first went to Reb Shimon, we don't have kids, why couldn't he make the prayer then? Make the blessing then? Why did? And it's a really deep insight into understanding our leaders. That the leaders really are not, magic men and wizards who pull things out of a hat and pull a blessing out of the sky and, just zappo whammo. But Reb Shimon here, he needed to push this couple to a certain point. They needed to get to a certain point of a relationship. Not a relationship on this level. They needed to get to a relationship on this level, where it was, we can't be without each other. So once they got to that level, then the blessing can come. So the tzaddikim and the holy tzaddikim, they would always be guiding everybody and doing these kind of things and these kind of things in these kind of way, because they saw into the soul that everybody has a process that they have to go through. They have certain things in tikkunim. They're into tikkunim. Reb Shimon, the sefer that he really wrote himself, the Zohar was compiled of many other sages, his group. But the Tikkun Zohar, he himself did. And then notice the word tikkun. Tikkun Zohar, fix, repair. Okay, it's the reparation. It's the fixing. Baruch Hashem, we have the Torah. Baruch Hashem, we have Reb Shimon Bar Yochai and all the sages of Israel. I just thank God every day for all of the holy rabbis that teach us, because they are the kelim for which we can go ahead and have a much deeper relationship with the Kodesh Baruch Hu. Y'all have a happy Lag BaOmer.